Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is This Week 726 right here in Mountain.
That applause is like a standing ovation.
We should stand up. Absolutely.
I know, it's like that. I felt like they were giving us a standing ovation there. I think that they were applauding a little bit louder for me, though.
He stretched it out. Well, that could have been, you know. They know that you're back.
I'm back. Well, I was here.
All of your three fans were just on the edge of their seats.
How are you, Dan?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
I think spring has sprung.
Yes.
The grass is growing and
trees are blooming.
The
flowers
allergies
are blooming
in bloom too.
But you know, along with all of that, you know what that means? It's flip-flop season is back. Yes.
Well, you got flip-flops
yes.
on there. Well, okay. Show us.
Flip-flop.
Put them back on, please.
I love flip-flop season. I love it.
You know, I was never a flip-flopper until last year. Kelly had a pair of flip-flops, and I was going to go outside for something, and I saw her flip-flops there, and I put them on, and these are nice. So
yes, it's like going barefoot. Oh, you did?
I wear them now.
You.
Yeah.
Well, I like them because, you know, sometimes it's hard to go barefoot. You don't want to go barefoot really in a public place, but flip-flops are like, yeah. It's like going barefoot. Mm-hmm. But not just flip-flops, any kind of sandals, anything where the toes are exposed.
Yeah. Do you keep yourself
pedicured?
Pedicured up?
Oh, yes, year-round.
Oh, me too.
I just like a good pedicure.
Me
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I can see by the look on your face.
I'll show you.
That's okay, Dan. No, I do like a good pedicure.
Should I tell him, Kelly?
What?
She's a pedicurist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
You know, I have beautiful toes. I'm waiting for you to ask me. Let's see those toes.
Oh, well, would you like for me to say that?
Later.
There's something about the look on Kelly's face and the tone in your voice that makes me think we don't want to see those. We don't want to see that. No.
Well, our next show, I'll make sure we'll take pictures.
Yes, that would be good.
I'll go to the studio, the photographer studio, and we'll put lights on them.
The people want to know, Dan.
Okay.
The people want to know.
Okay. And there may be even a few with flip-flops on.
Well, it's nice for the weather to be warm, isn't it? I do like. Are the dogwoods blooming?
They are. They just started. Yeah.
I love dogwoods.
Yeah.
So
interesting. What's your favorite tree?
Dogwood.
I like a sycamore tree. I've got several.
Sycamore.
They're a white bark. When the bark comes off, they come off in big.
Oh yeah, big
pages.
Looks like you could just peel it off.
That's a sycamore tree. Love those trees.
I like that. I think too. I think it's a flowering crab apple that has real pretty blooms. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It has kind of some interesting bark too.
Yeah. Now, do you have bird feeders at your house?
Yes, they're not out, but right now. But yes,
the hummingbird season is starting, and Kelly and I saw what was the bird, Kelly? It's coming up from Mexico. What is it? The Western bluebird. They're coming up from Mexico from their migration back to this area.
I love bluebirds. That's my favorite bird. That and hummingbird.
Yeah.
Hummingbird.
Yeah.
And the woodpeckers are out. I have a noisy woodpecker at my house.
We've got we had a feeder out during the winter, and it was a hanging feeder, and it was a multi-compartment thing with a little roof on it.
Oh yes.
And that was the center of attention, not only for us watching, but for the squirrels. They would, acrobatic squirrels get out there, do upside down eating, and the woodpeckers would grab on the ledge and hang upside down and eat it that way. Yeah.
I like woodpeckers too, but those part of the reason bird feeders, the squirrels and the raccoons, they figure out how to get into them, and so it's an ongoing effort.
Yeah. Do you have any varmints that have bothered you this year?
not on on my
Now,
property.
you live in town, right?
Well, it's just outside of town.
Okay.
But now on our property out at Gainesville, we have raccoons and possums and a lot of deer but you know.
Yeah, we have a possums that come every so often and gather on the porch and play cards. Sometimes we have to tell them, "Come on, it's way too late.
Way
Please
too late.
move
Go
on.
to
You're
bed."
making too much noise."
To me, though, they're not as aggravating though as the raccoon. And I like raccoons, okay, but boy, if they find out you've got a food source, they come and they bring their families. They
move in, don't they?
They move in,
Yeah.
and they're just hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
there you go.
interesting. Well, it's springtime, everyone, and a lot of activity coming up. And before you know, I think it's, 6 weeks before school's out? Somewhere around in there?
Oh, really?
6 to 8 weeks?
It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, so
Spring break is already...
For those people that, are going to have to think about what to do with your children
Yes.
during the summer.
Graduation.
We've got a guest that's going to talk to us
We
about
do,
that. I was
don't
trying
we?
to trying to
Oh, you
segue
were
into
segue.
yeah,
Excuse
try it.
me, I was
but I did
right
it
over
very
my head.
poorly.
Shall I
You should
mention who's
Yeah.
going to be with us today?
Take control.
All right, take control. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, he's given me the green light. Enoch Pepin is here from the Elsie Salmons Youth Center, and I'm
is.
sure he's got some things to talk about coming up with the end of
He
school.
brought his 2 daughters
His
with him.
entourage.
First time we've met them.
Yes.
Yeah. Got to
Again,
give people what they want.
Gotta
Is what
give
he
people
says.
what they
Yeah.
want. And then we have Brenda Spencer, who will be joining us to talk about a production of Mary Poppins Jr.
Ooh.
coming up. I know that sounds fun. And then finally, Carolyn Carter is here with us and I think she brought
an
at least
orang.
one guest.
She brought an orangutan, I think, right?
Oh, how exciting. Or maybe a camel, I'm not sure. From the Humane Society of North Central Arkansas. So we've got some fun things coming up.
Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Enoch Pepin from the Elsie Salmons Youth Center. Stay with us.